What's up, everybody? Welcome to Skowhegan, Maine. Right now we're in the Lakewood area. We live in Lakewood, Florida. Lakewood Ranch.
Lakewood Ranch.
This is Lakewood, Maine. And in about 10 minutes we're going to be entering the outskirts of Skowhegan in Maine. Never been in Maine before. This is our first time in Maine. It's as beautiful as you would imagine this state would be. Lots of motorcycles on the road, lots of ATVs, side-by-sides, lots of recreational activities going on, outdoorsy stuff. For the most part, this state is as beautiful as you'd think it would be. Just gorgeous. I mean, from the houses to the vegetation to the mountains, the lakes, the combination of everything together, and the fact that you can actually see moose out here.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It really is. Maine is a state that a lot of people say is one of the most beautiful states in the country. I think it's debatable because the Rocky Mountains are pretty cool. California coast is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's debatable, but it's definitely in the top, I don't know,
10.
top 10 for sure, yeah. Top 10 most beautiful states for sure. I would put it up there.
Yeah.
Passing a Wezerunnet Lake. Big lakes out here. Lots of lakes, beautiful cabins. Rural United States. We just came back from a trip to Canada.
Yeah.
Canada. Beautiful Maine, and we do on our YouTube channel. We travel across the country, and we just became international by going to Canada.
Yes.
So if you want to follow our adventures, make sure you subscribe. I'm not usually big on telling people to subscribe, but we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, so it's really important
Yes.
that for a little bit we press on with telling people to subscribe. I hate to be that
Yeah. We're
Please
less
subscribe.
than 10,000 subscribers away.
from being at 100,000 when we get our plaque.
Yeah.
So YouTube channel goals right there. We're entering the town now. And we're 4 miles from the town center. Highway 201 heading southbound. And it's a Sunday. And we are in like a remote part of Maine. I mean, there's just, well, the whole state as a whole is kind of remote. Far from all by itself up here by Canada. Look at all those nice dump trailers. Nothing like a nice piece of equipment to make some money. I think today, so people are so focused on making money, they forgot about living life. So many people are focused on making money, they forget to live life.
Yes.
We've been focusing on living life lately, traveling, seeing places.
And I realized places where I want to go now. More places to
Yeah,
go.
the more you travel, the more you want to travel. I'll give you that. But then you want to switch it up because we had burnt ourselves out with the South. I mean, there's nothing in the South.
Oh gosh.
There is nothing in the South that I want to see again. I'm dead serious. Like,
Yeah.
I'm done with the South. Other than maybe like the Florida Keys, Panama City Beach, Florida, maybe Nashville.
I do like Louisiana. Like a good meal in Louisiana.
I could do Louisiana. But as a whole, I'm just done with the South. There's nothing in Alabama I want to see for sure. Georgia, I think I've seen it, done it all. Georgia doesn't excite me.
No.
But we've traveled so much through the South that there's nothing that excites me about the South anymore. Like, we're at the point where we have to go to a different country now to see something that excites us.
Yeah. Other than the West Coast.
Yeah, states we haven't done yet. Like Maine, this is exciting because
we haven't
it's our
been here.
first time here. Yeah, and this is the type of state where we're not going to burn it out because it's so far from where we live. Even Florida, there's a few cities that excite me. Maybe Miami, Florida Keys, There's a Cannabi company. Cannabi. Good plenty too. Okay. It's interesting how like when we do videos in the South and they're complete ghost towns, right? Then they're like, well, it's a Sunday, what do you expect? Bro, we've been to some of these towns up here by the border.
It don't matter.
People
They're working.
Riding motorcycles, side-by-sides, ATVs. I mean, like, people are doing stuff on a Sunday. Some of these towns that this might be good because it's packed. We'll keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
We'll eat at a bigger town. I don't like eating at small towns.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Eating in a small town is always awkward. I've learned that already.
Yeah.
Eat somewhere bigger. But it's like we go to these small towns and people are like, we're like, wow, there's nobody out and about. And then there's always somebody that lives in the town. Well, it's a Sunday. What do you think? Bro, you should see, this is Sunday today. You should see some of these little towns through Maine we drove through.
Mm-hmm.
People are hanging out in groups of 40 and 50. 40, 50 people hanging out. Guns and ammo. ATV, side-by-sides, canoeing, motorcycle, bike riding. Like, people here actually do stuff, you know what I mean? And you drive to these towns in, like, Oklahoma, and you're like, wow, nobody's out and about. Or Alabama, nobody's out on a Sunday.
Moose.
Look at that moose right there. There's always that one person. It's a Sunday. What do you expect? People to have things going on with their lives. Maybe not just being a couch potato. The whole town being a couch potato.
Mm-hmm.
Dang South, man. I tell you what. Here's a Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they say Maine had one of the highest overdose rates of any states?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did. I haven't seen anything crazy. Maybe it's in the cities.
Yeah.
Usually it's in the rural areas now.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing going on now is mostly in the rural areas.
Well, I mean, look at the normal places where you'd see stuff, and it looks very
I
clean.
think about that stuff is,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like now, like statistically, it's worse in rural areas.
Mm-hmm.
I know Maine's pretty bad. It's a little bit higher than Florida.
Yeah.
KFC and Taco Bell in one building. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? There's like a seafood restaurant, but there's nobody.
They
there.
got rules.
Yeah. Doesn't that raise your blood pressure? Lobster.
It's good though.
When you high blood pressure, really good.
Mm-hmm. Drink like lemonade afterward.
I'm not sure. There's people sitting on a bench right there in front of that business eating some fast food. People hanging out outside a gas station. But it's a Sunday. But the people are boring. Well, that's the ugliest building I've ever seen.
I remember one time we went through there on like a Tuesday, and in the comment section, it was like, you probably went on a Sunday. No, we went on a Tuesday.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Boring. Look at this. Woohoo, baby. No, there's just places that don't have any life, bro. Some places just don't have life.
Yeah.
Look at that old house, man. That's so cool.
Yeah. That place was packed.
See how they have like ATVs in their front lawn? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's so remote out here, you don't have to worry about somebody stealing it.
Yeah.
And Maine's not. Didn't they say Maine's the safest state?
Yeah.
It's crazy how this is technically the safest state in the United States, according Virginia. Some people say it's Maine, some people say it's Vermont, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Either way, it's this area. It still doesn't feel as safe as Canada. You can already kind of safer way either way, all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Take a left, you can see the town. That'd be worth it too.
Oh.
You can keep going straight if you have to.
Yeah.
The town's that way. Here, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The town center's there.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is like Prattville. It's like a waterfall. And
Yeah.
the town's actually down that way.
Mm-hmm.
The actual town center's there. It's a beautiful downtown. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Which?
This way.
Okay.
It wasn't this way. Don't worry, just try. I'll fix it in a second.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't this way.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is you can take a street to the. Oh, it might have been this way.
Okay.
Let me see. Nope, it wasn't. Okay. Take this street to the right. Coming up right here, and this is a loop to the right.
Okay.
First little street, you'll be able to take a loop. See that little street sign up there?
Mm-hmm.
You'll take a loop. People gardening in their front yard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, like, people here just do stuff. That lady's growing a garden in her front yard. You'll never see that in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Take a left. Watch the potholes, they're huge.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take another left. Right back through town, so you can see the downtown. It's beautiful. You'll like it. Take a left out there. Is that a trailer? Oh, you'll see that in Alabama. I guess too in the north they have to enjoy the summer while it lasts. Being trapped in the winter would drive me stir crazy. Take a left. If anybody's tired of the snow and they wanted to move to Florida, who could they call, Katie?
Well, you could call me. My name is Catherine Rodriguez Ochoa. Everyone calls me Katie, though. I am with Keller Williams Suncoast in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. And you can get in touch with me at 239 440
7173. Drive through town so you guys can see how beautiful this is. So if you're in Maine and you're thinking about relocating to Florida because you're tired of the snow, it's nice and warm in Florida. And we're in the Sarasota, Bradenton area, but we're from Southwest Florida, which means if you're looking at Naples, Fort Myers, we're the people to help.
I'm the one with the real estate.
There's no we in this.
There's no we in this.
There's
It's
no
just
we.
me.
It's just Katie. Let's be clear about that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No association disclaimer. I'm not associated with her,
Mm-hmm.
other than by marriage.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this like an S shape. You're gonna go around, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
turn back this way,
Mm-hmm.
like an S shape thing. And then when we come back, we gotta go that way.
Mm-hmm. At the current time, I am the only one with a real estate license.
She has a real estate license, and I don't. So there's no we here.
And I am
There's
a
only her.
realtor.
Are you a realtor? A realtor?
realtor.
A realtor.
Yes, I am a member of the National Association
She's
of Realtors.
a member of the NRA.
NAR. NRA is something completely different.
I always knew you'd join the NRA someday.
I don't think I'm
But anyways,
going
if
to,
you're in
but
Maine and you
yeah.
want to relocate in Florida, this is the girl you want to call.
Mm-hmm.
We've lived 20 years in Fort Myers, Naples area, which is gorgeous, beaches and warm weather, tropical vegetation, completely different than this. So if you're thinking about moving to Florida, get a hold of us. No, get a hold of her.
Me.
Dang it, go to the right here. So you can see the downtown. Oh crap, I closed it. Wow. Oh, it's still going.
No, it's still going.
All right.
Cool.
I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing and.
This is a neat
Oh,
downtown.
I told her. I'm trying to tell you, like, dog. Easy. Oh, there wasn't like.
It's not a
They
bump.
painted a bump, but they didn't put it.
Yeah.
They painted a bump, but they didn't put it. Just keep driving straight. It looks beautiful.
Okay.
We're 72 miles from Jackman. Oh, that is so confusing. In my mind, I was like one of those speed humps, right? But it's not.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a speed hump. An imaginary speed hump.
Yes.
This town scared me. Take a left. Anyone. There's no rush. Anyone. We can pull a U-turn if you can.
That's not a road. I'll go left here.
Yeah, go left.
Yeah.
That's a cop.
Yes.
Flashing.
Yes, he's.
Go.
Yeah.
Probably upset that you almost got ran by someone on your brakes. Yeah. Take another left at that light.
A left here.
Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and GPS. Yeah, cute little town. Very architectural. Lots going on here. Well, light up there will take you. That's 201. You just follow that.
Okay.
Yeah, going 104. Let me GPS it so we actually know. It's kind of tricky. We already messed up the first time. Left here. I am so tired of driving all day. Just been in a car all day feeling that sucks. Hilly terrain's beautiful, but it also gets you kind of dizzy. Up and down, up and down, up and down. That thing's squatted. Yeah, buddy. There's
In 600 feet, turn right onto Island Avenue.
So in 600 feet, I'm turning right.
Just drive right through town.
Turn right onto Island Avenue.
When you get to that split, it's the one to the left up there. That's where we messed up the first time.
In a quarter mile, continue straight onto Main Street.
This looks like Prattville. Man, there's a lot of Firebirds and Camaros up here. I've seen more Firebirds and Camaros in the last 2 days than I have in the last 20 years. They're really big on them up here. So when you go to that intersection, you gotta stay on this lane. Paul 104 sign. Kind of confusing little intersection there.
Yeah.
Continue straight onto Main Street, then slide left onto Main 104 South.
Going straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
Now you're gonna be going straight forward. You gotta go left here. The road breaks.
Slide left onto Main 104 South, Fairview Avenue.
See where that car's going? Kind of confusing if you think about it. Waterville, 16
Continue
miles.
on Main 104 South for 10 miles.
10 miles.
Heather.
This is gorgeous out here. I'm telling you, the state is just beautiful. Look at the height of that tree, man. Everything's gorgeous here. guys, and then we enter the wilderness where we're gonna hope to see a freaking moose, man. We have been in hopes of seeing a moose since we entered Maine. And actually, as soon as we entered Maine, we saw a moose, but it wasn't in
It wasn't
top shape.
breathing.
It wasn't in top shape.
Yeah, it wasn't breathing.
It was taking a little rest by the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Just road rash incident.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a shame that that's the only moose we've seen. Ironically, right when we entered Maine too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as soon as we entered Maine, we saw that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, this is promising. Not for the moose, but for us.
No.
But we haven't seen any more moose. Maybe they come out at night, they say?
Yeah, closer to nightfall. And it is 6 o'clock now, so.
Yeah, so they'll start coming out soon. It'd be awesome if we can see one. I just don't know how rare it is to actually see one. I know it's mostly in the northern part of the state. Once you get too far south, you won't see them. We're kind of getting to the point where we're kind of...
Yeah, not gonna see
We're not
it.
going to see them down here. It's possible, but it's not likely. If we didn't see it where we were earlier, chances are we won't see it now. I mean, it's possible, but it's much less likely.
Yeah.
This is our second road trip where we hope to see a moose and we don't see one. We've seen elk. That's a groundhog. That's a little brown thing I saw earlier. I don't know what they are. I think they're groundhogs. I think groundhogs are the cutest animals. Riding a mule. Or a mare. Or a horse. Or a donkey. Hard to tell. Signs for national parks, which is good because you can't record national parks anymore. So we're heading to Waterville. When the road ends, we're going to take a left when the road ends.
Okay.
Yeah, when the road ends, we'll take a left. It'll be Highway 139 towards Waterville.
Okay.
I'm going to start searching for restaurants in Waterville. I'm starving. I didn't go any further. I looked at restaurants here, but they were kind of like, they didn't really impress me. It wasn't too bad for a Sunday in a rural area, but it wasn't that great either. I wasn't even going to afford all that house I wanted to. Okay, these types of roads will make you dizzy. This is up, down, up, down, up, down. Beautiful houses here. There's a view of better now, but Ruby Tuesday, they have an Applebee's, we just wanted something bland. There's Front in Maine, which looks beautiful. But you know, downtowns usually are a problem. Parking. They just take too long. If you go to these like downtown bistro type places, you can be stuck there for 2 hours. There is burgers, lobsters, tacos, salmon.
Lobster.
We'll be in Maine for a day another day. We'll have a chance to get in the water. What type of construction thing? Lots of burgers, pastas, lobsters. I'm not gonna lie, this looks good, but it is right in downtown.
Well, Applebee's sounds good too. So.
This is right in downtown.
We want something en route so it's easier.
That's what I'm saying. Those type of restaurants, you don't know if you're gonna be there for 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
Yeah, or
you like the other, you go to small towns, they might go 20 minutes.
it was like 3 hours.
Look at that barn. Wow. This is barn country out here. I love it. Red chested blackbird. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. Is that in Florida? Yeah, buddy. That's a
No
Florida
wonder
tag.
they passed us.
Well, no wonder you're driving slow. But keep up with them. Having a picnic or a yard sale? Okay, I would want to go to a. Okay, I would love to do a yard sale. I love how they keep the yard sales going till late in the afternoon.
Yeah. And on Sunday.
Yeah. Everybody's passing you, love. You're gonna have to keep up with the faster. I know you enjoy dozing off while driving, but people got places to go. I hope you're not trying to drive a cruise control through here. Turn it off. Drive with your foot. You want to be behind the wheel for 5 minutes, it's not gonna kill you. I drove all the way from Canada without the assistance of the cruise control. These types of roads, not cruise control material. What's wrong with you, boy? There's a Burger King, Wendy's, the 2 Cent Pub. Looks pretty good. They close at 7. Well, we could, but do you want to go to this 2 Cent Pub? Looks like they have pizza. The best pizza I've ever seen. We just had pizza yesterday and it sucked. Boston something. Boston pizza, horrendous. Now, this pizza looks good. Their sandwiches look great. But it's just pizza and sandwich. We gotta eat something kind of healthier than that. It might just have to be Applebee's.
Yeah, let's do Applebee's.
Oh, these country roads make me so dizzy. Up and down, up and down. Taco Bell. There's not a lot open. It might just have to be Applebee's. I'm okay with that, honestly.
Yeah, let's just do Applebee's.
I'm not in the mood for anything different or weird right now. We've experienced enough weird crap for one day, one trip. 16 minutes to an Applebee's.
Continue on Main 104 South for 4 miles.
That's a motorcycle. Watch out for those. They get very angry at you if you're not careful. Won't they, Catherine? If we don't run over a moose here, we're never going to do it. This is like moose territory here. Sale pending. I think there's like 3 states
Yeah.
that travel all over America. These are 3 states where you'll see their license plates anywhere. New Jersey, New York, and Florida. Well, 3 states. Texans travel. Californians somewhat. I think Florida and New Jersey are the traveling states. You see their tags everywhere. New Jersey, Florida.
Yeah.
States you never see travel.
Yeah.
States we never travel. Like you'll never see their license plates.
Well, look at when we went into Canada at the border. They were like, we told them we want to go to Montreal, and they were like, you know, that's like 8 hours from here. I'm like, yeah.
We're like
Yeah.
another country.
What?
Yeah, we're like 10 states away from home at this point, buddy.
Yeah, look at my personal vehicle, where I'm coming from.
Like, what the crap is 8 hours? We just
What?
drove
We
here
just drove here
from,
from
you know
Florida.
that's 8 hours. I'm like, dude, we just drove here from Florida. What's 8 more hours gonna do to us? Yeah, he thought that was far. He was like, that is so far. I'm like,
Okay.
you know we have Florida tags,
I
right?
think that's a deer up ahead.
We're left or right?
Left.
Be careful. Yeah. think Nevada never travels.
Yeah. Although I will see a random.
Nevada?
Yeah.
They're rare.
Very rare.
New Mexico, not enough.
Mm-hmm.
A state that, how about, Utah's have become more common. They used to not be common.
Hawaii.
You think so, Katie, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, to your surprise,
There are quite
I have
a few.
seen a lot
Yeah.
of Hawaiis, which is ridiculous that you would take a vehicle off an island when you should be bringing vehicles into an island. I don't see the point of doing that.
Well,
But I have seen
college towns and your military bases.
military bases.
What I think happens with some of them, with the college ones, even military, they have their home in that area, and then the parents will buy them a vehicle, and it'll be in the parents' name in the other place.
I don't know how it works, but it's odd that you do see Hawaii. And I've seen Puerto Rico's, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yeah, there's ways you can bring your car.
yeah. I've seen a lot of Mexican plates in Florida.
Mhm.
A while back, you were seeing.
You're seeing it like all the time.
Yeah, it's been a
And now
while.
you don't see them anymore.
There used to be a lot of Mexican plates in Florida.
It's getting more and more rare.
A few years back, you'd see a lot of Mexican plates. A lot of states that don't travel.
Before 2016, you'd see it more.
Alright, no, okay. You get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
States that don't travel. How about Iowa? Minnesota's and Wisconsin's used to go to Florida more than they do now.
Mhm.
They stopped going to Florida.
Yeah.
Canadians, look at that house on a hill. Canadians used to go to Florida a lot. And it's got a barn behind that, so. Canadians used to go to Florida a lot more than they used to. After their currency declined, Canadians really stopped going to Florida like they used to.
Mhm.
This is some real countryside out here. We'll be re-entering civilization in about 10 minutes.
Mhm.
This is kind of like the end of our remote travels. You see what I was telling you? That our hotel was about 4 hours?
Yeah.
And look how long it's taken. Imagine if you had gone with what you wanted to do, which was like a 7-hour thing, 6-hour thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, a little bit hard around the head there with that knucklehead of yours.
Pretty
In a
much.
quarter mile, turn left onto Main 104 South, Main
That boy is
139
stubborn
East.
as a rock, man, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think you're from Ohio.
Yeah. I'm from Michigan.
You must be a part of Michigan real close to Ohio because you're about as hard-headed as it gets.
Which
Turn
way
left
am I
onto Main 104
Left.
South,
Okay.
Main 139 East.
Alright guys, there it is. That's some little town in the middle of nowhere in Maine. And if anybody wants to leave this town and be stuck on a traffic
Continue
jam in
on Main
Florida,
104 South for 2
let
miles.
me know.
Let me know.
Let her know.
He's not part of this.
I'm gonna be the one spending your money, so
Well, yeah, I spend your money, so it's only fair that you
the
spend
least
my
I
money.
could do, yeah. The least I could do is get some.
It's
Re-
called marriage.
Yeah. Anyways, if you want to leave this beautiful, calm, peaceful town and be in a traffic jam in Florida,
Be at the beach in Florida.
I'm not using the. I'm sorry, I don't use real. Let me just let her do it because I don't use real vocabulary.
The beach in Florida. If you want to be at the beach,
It takes about an
Yeah.
hour.
depending on where you're at.
It takes quite a bit to get out there in the traffic jam. All right, y'all.